Hey, we're live.
We are live.
Thanks for the
So
warning.
we can talk about that. We can stop talking about things we should talk about on the show and start actually talking about them on the show.
Oh,
Well, okay.
All right.
If you
Well,
insist.
I mean, I'm assuming, considering your list, you didn't watch Fear the Walking Dead.
No.
Did you?
I did.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I really did too. I like
Yeah.
Tim Dickens though. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan. It was solid. It was
Yeah.
it was a solid pilot for it.
Yeah, I agree.
So we got to see a lot of detail that we didn't get to see throughout the Walking Dead
Right.
series.
Because as the Walking Dead proper starts, everything has already gone down.
Everything's already gone down.
Yeah, but Fear the Walking Dead, you're seeing the beginning of it,
Right.
the start of the outbreak in California.
And it's interesting also watching it take place in a big city as opposed to
Atlanta.
well, yeah,
you got to see a little bit of Atlanta,
but it was mostly rural Atlanta. Like it's not,
yeah, that's true.
it's not
Was episode 2 was about the only one.
and like they would just do like little flashes to
Yeah.
the city, like you wouldn't really see it that much.
No,
But-
there were some supply runs to the city. There was Rick's initial foray into
But
into street walking.
but my point is that you with this you get to see these big social institutions break down.
Yeah,
You know,
for
'cause,
sure.
Schools and police and paramedics and everything.
Yeah, I
that
think
we
it's going to
rely
be
on.
interesting.
And like it's really
like a-
neat that they
It's a prequel series,
it's
but
really neat
it
how
could
they're doing
it could also at any point
Cool.
time jump and
So, like
catch
realistically,
up.
you could watch it because it has nothing to do with The Walking Dead, and they
Good.
had one episode, so you could watch it if you
Yeah,
wanted.
because
to.
last time I picked up The Walking Dead, they were just getting to the CDC.
Yeah, and so
which was the end of season 1.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't even think I finished the season.
All
and
right.
that was like the shortest season.
Hey, I know.
But-
I'm lame.
But yeah, I mean, like if you wanted to pick up this show, they've only had the first episode, and it's entirely different from The Walking Dead.
Right on.
Yeah, it
And
is.
I always like seeing that in zombie movies. I know it's like it's been overplayed, but I always like seeing like in zombie movies and stories like the first, like patient zero and like the breakdown after that. I think that's the most interesting part because after it's already all broken down, they're all just shambling around and
They
decaying
didn't
anyway.
show much origin in Dawn of the Dead, but you definitely caught it at the beginning of the outbreak.
Yeah. Well, and especially in the newer one.
Yeah, no, that's the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I like that. I like that because it's so crazy and ridiculous. And I know it's more of a comedy, but like Zombieland too, because you kind of get that like they do that little
Little
prequel.
montage with
Oh yeah.
some guy bites into a bad hamburger and all of a sudden
Yeah,
So-
and that
It's
was
a Metallica song at the beginning, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
it certainly is. And then zombie strippers running after unsuspecting businessmen
yes, which is awesome.
Right.
in slow
That
motion.
was pretty awesome. Speaking of Fear the Walking Dead, news tidbit on that. Biggest cable television premiere ever.
No way.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because
Yeah.
it's got that tie-in to the biggest cable TV show ever.
Right.
So it's got that fan base locked up for
Yeah, for
a
sure.
premiere.
for sure. And I think that's great. Yeah, I'm having fun with Fear the Walking Dead.
Fear the Walking Dead is cool.
Yep.
Um,
I'm all right with it.
I don't know.
I got nothing.
Do you want to do
Although-
a proper intro to the
Yeah,
show?
I was just about to say. Now that people tune in and are like, "Did I miss it? Did we start?
We
Is
did
this the
start.
end?"
I don't know.
Maybe we should
Sometimes I
start
just
from the
have to
beginning.
press record.
Well, all right.
Seemed like the thing to do at the time.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. You do you. You do you.
Do, 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 do.
But yeah, hey, since this is radio and television, I guess we should start. Welcome. Hi, everybody. This is episode 340. If I glance askew over at my companion's notebook, episode 340 of the Lobbycast brought to you faithfully
It's clearly
live from the recording studio here
At Rockhammer Holt.
at Rockhammer Hold. I'm Will. It's been a while since I've been on the show. I've missed you guys.
Sure. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. I've survived.
The last show I did was with you.
Yes.
I haven't done one since.
Yes.
So
So you've been away too.
Yep.
So it's like the Three Amigos writing again.
Excellent.
So lead them off, Dusty. What do you got?
I'm Dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Well, we've got a couple of different things. We were briefly talking about American Horror Story upstairs.
Yes.
How you guys are kind of stalled on. We're stalled on, what is it, Freak Show?
Yep. We stalled off on Freak Show. We got about through, I'd say probably a little bit more than half of the series, and just kind of lost interest.
Gotcha.
After watching Freak Show, I watched the very first season of American Horror Story in its entirety, because I had never seen it.
The first season's my favorite.
I liked it
by
a lot.
far.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
There has not been a better one since the first.
Strong words. I heard Coven was decent.
Coven was really good, and even Asylum was really good. I actually liked Asylum better than Coven.
Okay.
But I haven't seen Freak Show, so I guess I can't completely speak to it. But I watched the first one and adored it.
Yeah.
And the second one was Asylum, and that was also really good.
Mm-hmm.
Third was Coven, and Coven was very decent.
Mm-hmm.
There was really nothing super wrong with it. And then Freak Show
came out, and you haven't started.
I just haven't started Freak Show.
So,
Cool.
But they are coming out with American Horror Story Series 6,
Which is Hotel. Wouldn't you agree though that the first is the best, or were you a bigger fan of Asylum?
Boy, that's a tough one.
Because I know you really liked Asylum,
I did.
but the first one was so great.
Yeah, see, I think I liked Jessica Lange best in Asylum.
Yeah, I liked her best in Asylum for sure. I'll be on board with that.
Yeah.
But I liked everybody else best in the first season.
Yeah.
In the murder house.
Yeah. That was pretty
And her
cool.
character, it's not like her character wasn't solid in season 1 either.
Right.
So,
right?
but
Yeah, I only got through a couple episodes of Asylum.
Mhm.
I'll have to pick that one back up. I'll probably start that one over from the beginning, because my problem is I went.
Yeah, because you can watch the seasons in any order.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
And I went immediately from Murder House into Asylum, and at that point I was like, I need a break. Because literally 1 week.
Yeah.
I know you need a break.
I needed a break.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it was. It was a lot. It was good.
It can be fairly oppressive viewing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's like you don't want to watch all of The Wire in a weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To totally lose all faith in humanity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to end off the weekend by taking a hot bath and opening a couple of veins, then sure.
Nice. Well done.
Nice. So American Horror Story, there's kind of an interesting thing in the news this week. They may do a spring and a fall season next year.
Really?
Well, it's over. That's it. They've done all they can. It's done now.
There's nothing.
Well, apparently they think they don't have enough time to do what they want to do, and so they do us.
Either that or FX is like, this show's making a lot of money. So why don't we just show it year round?
How can we
Well, the
AMC
thing
doing
is
with The
like,
Walking Dead.
if they're changing cast, absolutely do that.
Okay, looking for The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So I guess it can work for this too, but it's just
Maybe.
I just don't want to get oversaturated with show. Like, why can't we just have one show? I just want to have one. I don't need two. I was really reluctant on Fear the Walking Dead because I was like, oh, it's a second one of a show.
See, I have no
like.
Yeah, I have no problem with it.
But I mean, I've watched it and I really, really enjoy it. In fact, I might be enjoying it more than I'm currently enjoying the actual Walking Dead series.
Hey, and you can't complain about Better Call Saul.
No, but that's after Breaking Bad.
Well, Fear the Walking Dead is before The Walking Dead.
No, but it's going on at the same time. Like, no, what I mean is these two series are going on at the same time. Breaking
they
Bad
will overlap a little bit.
Breaking Bad ended, and then like a year later, they're like, "Oh, Better Call Saul." Sure.
Yeah.
Like Vince Gilligan got his bearings together, He wrote a new story, and he's doing a fantastic job with Better Call Saul. But,
Agreed.
But it took place. I mean, the show takes place before Breaking Bad, obviously, but it's a year after or so.
I did hear that they're doing another spinoff of Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, for the Mayans.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I think that'll be all right.
That'll be pretty neat. But I'm done with Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, fair enough.
I genuinely,
I never watched it.
as a whole, I enjoyed the series, and I'm done with it now.
Yeah.
I might, I
cannot write with my left hand.
Like in 10 years, I might pick it up again and just, rewatch maybe the first couple of seasons and stop after that. But generally, I enjoyed the series, and I don't need any more of it.
Yeah.
Whereas like Breaking Bad, I wanted more. I wanted more immediately, and Better Call Saul.
Fair enough. All right. What else? Amy Schumer and Jennifer Lawrence are writing a movie together about sisters.
Okay.
And as you kind of look at them, I was like, oh, well, actually, I can kind of see that.
Well, like Amy Schumer was on one of the last Daily shows.
Yeah.
And she was talking about how like she met Jennifer Lawrence and like they got to be kind of good friends. And she's like, but like every picture we took together, I look like her coach. Like I'm like, yeah, get in there.
Get in there, champ. You're a superstar.
Like it just doesn't look quite right.
Have you seen Amy Schumer's movie?
No, I haven't seen Trainwreck yet.
Trainwreck, yeah. Yeah, I've heard good things too. I definitely want to see it. There's a handful of things in the theater I'd like to see right now.
Like what?
Like some Mission Impossible and NWA. It was Straight Outta Compton. Might want to go see that.
Well, we should check out the Alamo after this, sir. I don't know. You working?
No, but I've got a concert to go to tonight.
What are you going to?
With the Jelly Bean. Taking Tanya and Kristen to go see Doomtree.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I see who your real friends are. It's fine.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not you.
It's totally fine.
Certainly not me. Well,
yeah. And
been
in
hurt before. It's fine.
It's a couple beers wash away the sting. There are other fish in the ocean.
That is what I hear.
So I've been told. I don't know.
Yeah, it is.
Is it fish?
So some video game news. Fantasy Sportsnet is now available on Xbox systems, both the 360 and Xbox One.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, me neither.
FNTSY.
Fantasy.
It's a Sportsnet available in app form on the Xbox. It's all about fantasy football.
I mean, I figured.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy
Yeah.
football.
And
do you get achievements?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Because we will not be receiving any of those achievements.
I'll be missing out on that gamer score.
I got an achievement for the Comedy Central app, so probably.
Oh no, that's true. I have gotten a few achievements for.
I got a few.
I got one achievement from the Comedy Central app for activating it, and then another one for watching an episode of something.
Wow!
Like shouldn't those be the same one?
Well, I got to tell you that really tells you what they expect of their viewers. Congratulations!
You activated it. Now watch something.
Wait for it. Oh, they're starting it. Yes, hit them with the achievement now. Do it.
Boom!
10 points.
10 points to Gryffindor. You're watching the 3rd episode of Key and Peele.
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
Oh, and pitch something else up there so we can knock it back down for you.
Fair enough. The Wii U version of Netflix is finally not the worst version. They updated it, and it's now better than what you might find on, say, a 3-year-old cell phone.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good considering that I will still not be watching Netflix on a Wii U.
Right. Right.
Why would anyone do that?
Right.
I don't know. People make poor life choices.
And speaking of Nintendo, they have patented the Nintendo NX, a new console, sans optical drive, so no disk drive.
Interesting.
So it'll be straight download only. Which, if rumors are correct, the Xbox One Slim will be along those same lines, where you'll use downloaded games and not disc games.
See, I like that, but I think Will would be with me here in that, because my internet not as bad as yours,
Yeah.
but
bad.
But for downloading games, bad.
Yeah.
Like I got early access to the Madden thing with the EA access because Scott talked me into getting the EA access thing.
It's only $30 a year, right?
It's only $30 a year, and it's pretty neat because even though I don't like EA, this is actually a pretty cool thing that they do because you get access to 10 hours of the games that they're releasing 5 days before they come out. And then like older,
that's plenty of time to let you know if you really want to buy it.
Yeah, and you get the full game. It's not a demo either. And then after games have been out for a little bit, like for example, Dragon Age just went into the vault. So now that I'm subscribing to that, I can just download Dragon Age, the full game, and just play it whenever I want to. And I don't have to buy it extra.
Okay.
And so like you can do stuff like that. So
yeah, $30 a year or $5 a month, I think is either one is a good deal, but $30 a year
is ridiculous. And so
I've been entertaining getting it.
Back to my original point, when I was downloading Madden 16, it took forever. Not as long as it took you to download ESO.
Oh my ever-loving Lord.
I mean, because that took you like a full 2 days or something to download.
It was about 19 hours.
Yeah, like for me, this was about maybe 5-6 hours or something like that.
And you said they replaced your modem, right?
No, but all my speed tests are showing that we are in fact getting what we're paying for.
Yeah, and I'm getting what I'm paying for too.
Which is what?
I am subscribed to a 20 megabyte per second download plan.
Okay.
Through.
And the speed test agree with that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine.
It averaged at about 18 to 19 megabytes per second.
On wireless or a wired?
On wireless.
Then why is it?
The reason that mine takes less time is because I'm wired, but I think I have the same internet that you do.
Yeah, it's about $60 a month for nothing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I might have just above you because I do pay a little bit more, but it's I have my Xbox hardwired into it, so that definitely helps because I don't have any drop in signal or anything like that. But it's. But
you got your cable modem and you're very happy with it.
But for the Slim, that would be a real problem for me because putting the disc in and installing that, it's done in 30 minutes.
See, and my question with the Slim would be, if you already own Xbox One titles hard version in a disc, is there some kind of recognition program linked to your account?
Exactly.
Well, no, you're probably just moving them to an external hard drive at that point. And then plugging your external into the diskless drive.
Well, but what he means is that when you have the disc for the games that you have on disc, you have to have the disc in the system, for them.
And I think but what may actually be happening is if they're going to do this, then they're going to flip that switch that they originally wanted to have with the Xbox One.
That all the gamers in the world were like, "No, we're scared, man."
Yeah, except for those people who are smart and stuff.
Right.
I mean, realistically, it should, but I would like to have a system like that where I can just have all of them on the system and I don't have the disc.
It's called a PC.
Right. Welcome to Steam. Have you seen what Steam can do for you?
It can deplete my bank account. That's what it can do for me.
True story.
But,
do you get achievements for that?
In a way, yeah.
Bank account depletion.
Yeah.
You have negative funds. Bing.
Yeah. Sweet. You get a $30 fee. That's what you get.
Awesome.
But I would really like to have a console like that where it's just no discs and everything. That would be pretty neat. But
Microsoft didn't want to have a disk drive in the system anyway.
Right. I know, and I want faster internet first because it's such a pain in the ass. Even if you have it hardwired in.
Not so much with PlayStation, but think about, especially with Microsoft, how much better it would be, the Xbox One would be, if they were able to make the system they had wanted to make in the first place.
Yep. I would have been intrigued to see it launch as
Everybody
as
says
spec.
that their marketing message was terrible, and it wasn't that. It was how it was received. I looked at it and was like, yeah, I want that. And but you know, I understand
I was
that
on board with it too.
not everybody has good internet.
Which just
Some
brings me to
people,
another
some
point.
people, and you know, this isn't a bad thing, but some people rely on being able to trade in their games.
I like to do that too.
Yeah,
You know, because
but
it
I would
is
sacrifice that.
it
but-
is nice to be able to purchase a game, you know, especially a game like Madden, where like I know that I'm going to get the one next year.
Yeah,
Like, for a game like that, it is nice to be able to go in, and even though I'm not getting much for it, I can go in and I can trade in and get something for it.
see, something like Madden, you should just
Why is
be
it
able
subscription?
to. Yeah, you should just
Absolutely,
subscribe
that'd
to
be
it.
a great idea.
Yeah,
That'd be a great idea. Have like a yearly subscription thing to it, and you can just download like new rosters, or like, because that's really
right.
like when you're buying a Madden game, all you're doing is getting upgraded rosters.
And some
Because like,
graphical tweaks and some physics engine performance, maybe.
right,
if
but
they-
that's
if they-
not even year to year. Like
Right.
the real differences that you see is like every maybe 5 years,
Right.
you'll see like a real graphics difference or a
Yeah.
real, you know, physics difference or something like that. Year to year, you're just buying the new one so that you can get the, you know, the latest players that got drafted or traded to another team, because they don't let you do it on the previous year. They don't
Right.
update the rosters anymore once the new one comes out.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, for me, for games like that, those are really nice to be able to be like, okay, well, at least I can get something for this, and I can purchase the new one with the something that I'm getting for this.
Sure.
Right. Let's see. It was Destiny stuff coming out on the 15th. We were talking about it briefly.
The Taken King
Uh,
hit stores.
Yep. Taken King is going to take up all your hard drive space, like 60 gig.
60 gigs? I'm really
All said
happy.
and
I don't
done.
like.
Well,
Destiny.
that's including the regular regular game
Wait. Seriously, 60 gigs?
with the original Destiny content. Yeah.
Which is already installed on my hard drive.
Right. And so it's an additional whatever.
Like 20, maybe.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, so it's a lot, and the problem for people who have PS3s and Xbox 360s is that a lot of those systems can't accommodate a 30 gig game because there's 30 gig on that system.
Right.
Can't accommodate that game.
Right.
So we're gonna get a terabyte update, mandatory update, whether or not you buy Taken King
Right.
here real soon.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, good thing I bought an external hard drive for my Xbox One.
Hey,
Oh yeah, me too.
Does anyone know if like the Microsoft Store or anything is doing any of those crazy zany deals for one of the terabyte systems?
No, still Amazon.
I
Like
know.
$40.
I know, but like I was just
Mine
like,
is awesome.
I was just curious if they were doing like the thing like, you know, you buy this and you get like 2 downloadable games and then you pick 2. That kind of
Not
thing.
that I've seen, but it's entirely possible that
Well,
they're going to run that.
I'm
kind of
gonna
deal.
wait on it because I would enjoy a terabyte system.
Right,
I would very much enjoy that.
for sure.
They should just bite the bullet and come out with a 2 terabyte system because everyone knows that you're gonna need it. You know?
Right.
Yeah,
Eventually-
the Halo 5 bundle is pretty slick, and it's a terabyte system.
Yeah, I know, but I'm already getting the collectors of Halo 5, so I don't need the bundle.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I would, even though I'm getting the collectors of Fallout 4, I would much rather have a Fallout 4 bundle.
I would buy
yeah,
a
Fallout 4
4
system.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Absolutely, I would.
like especially
Because
if it
that
was-
way I could actually guarantee that I might get to play it.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
and
That is true.
that would be really cool if it was like a Fallout special system.
Oh no, that's
Skin.
what we were talking
Yeah.
about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole skin and everything.
Yeah, yeah, like that. I would be entirely on board for.
Yeah.
Oh God, I just
I want my system to look like dirt.
no. I was thinking like the like the jumpsuit, like it's got like the vault blue and then like
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Or
and like maybe just
like
big
the
111 on the top of it or something like that.
rusty industrial look of the buildings,
right? Or like they could do like a Brotherhood of Steel kind of thing.
Mhm.
Do the power.
They could do
armor
all of
somewhere.
those. Hey, you work for a company that does this kind of crap?
Make it
Yeah,
happen.
we don't have anything with Microsoft.
Ugh.
And all of a sudden you're dead to us. It's weird. You know? I don't know how that worked.
Happened rather quickly, too, didn't it?
I'm just saying, like I would buy the crap out of that Microsoft. So do it.
Yeah.
If you happen to be listening to our show, hint,
Which
hint,
you're not, but
all we're asking for is 25% of the cut. So it's easy. Split
I'm not
three ways.
even asking for that. I
You know
just
what?
want the system. I want the system. So just do it. Just I want a terabyte
wonder-
system, and I really want it to be Fallout themed. So do it. You don't even have to include the game, really, because I'm already getting the game. Just do the system.
I would make a vinyl copy of that poster that you just got and wrap my system with that.
That'd be pretty neat.
Because that's all you have to do is go to a shop and have them do a copy on vinyl, and then like make the necessary cuts. Because I know there's got to be a
Oh, there has to be a
like
skin
some kind of
schematic out there
template.
somewhere. Yeah, there
Yeah.
has to be a skin schematic out there because people
Yeah.
make custom box covers all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Interesting.
But I can't put a skin on my system.
Why?
I just can't. I have it. It's weird, but I don't do it. I'm worried that I'm going to do it wrong, and then like it's not going to look right, or it's going to start to peel or something. And
You're gonna start to peel.
I might.
Melts your
I've been getting a lot of sun.
Oh, that's
Must
awesome.
be nice because all I have to do is walk outside and it's.
And you're on fire. Ah.
Pasty.
I've at least recovered from getting moonburn on a regular occasion.
So our buddy Pasty the clown.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Anyway, so yeah, Destiny coming out September 15th. They have
Yeah.
re-recorded all of Peter Dinklage's lines. So if you don't
Yep,
like his
Nolan North.
yeah, if you don't
to
like his
accommodate
charming
the new
rendition
story.
of "It's a wizard from the moon," you don't have to listen to him do that anymore.
All right. Yeah, fair enough. I am excited to see how much story that there is involved because there Paris from Gamertag Radio has a buddy that does a lot of design work for this. His buddy helped design Vault of Glass, and then immediately after Vault of Glass, that team started on the Taken King.
Okay.
And said they've addressed all the issues with people missing story, and that there's going to be story infused throughout as of the like with the Taken King. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm curious to see how it all works out.
Yeah.
And hopefully his buddy is not, just telling him things and
Right.
stuff.
This refreshing pause has been brought to you by Smartwater.
Brick, whenever Will and I are both drinking at the same time, you have to speak into the microphone.
It's your job, man.
Brick is shunning us. The middle of the couch.
Feel the shun from here.
There's so much shunning going on.
Yeah.
So
Anyways, what else we got?
I think that's about
Is that it for Destiny?
What's that?
Is that it for Destiny?
Yeah, we're done. You can
Oh.
talk again.
Good. Okay.
Plebe.
I hate both of you.
rude. All right, we ready for the weekly watches? Or is there anything else you want to talk about, Mr. Brick?
Well, in news,
We can talk about whatever.
in news coming out on Tuesday, of course. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain comes out.
And Mad Max, which I'm really
Yeah, we've been
speculative
debating the Mad Max
on.
purchase.
It looks fun and it looks pretty, but I've been burned by fun and pretty things before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in and out of the video game world.
Right. In both my personal and professional life.
Something candle wax. Nobody else wants to know.
Something candle wax. Something butt stuff.
Wow. Well done.
Yeah. So, as you were, gentlemen.
Well, I mean, realistically, that's my bad because butt and stuff should never be that close together in a sentence.
Okay.
I mean, they
Touche,
shouldn't
salesman.
be, but
Touche.
All right.
Stuff.
So what I fear is that the release of getting back on track here as quickly as possible. What I fear is that the release of Metal Gear Solid 5 will completely eclipse anything that Mad Max hoped to earn.
I don't know. I have never been a fan of the Metal.
And so at this point, it's a really small corner of the market. I think it's not a huge title like it once was. Like it's got a really dedicated fan base for the people that really love it. And then if you haven't, like, I haven't played one since PlayStation 1. If you're that kind of a person,
Which is the OG Metal Gear Solid.
right? Yeah. And if you haven't played one since then, you're like, I don't care.
Yeah, you're
Like,
not
it
really
might-
a fan, man. Yeah.
It might be neat, but I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I downloaded the one that was free on Gold just because it was free, and I might play it.
I
at some
may
point.
have done that. I don't know if I downloaded my gold games for the first half of the month.
But
I know I did not because I was not here.
regardless,
I don't even know what they were.
yeah, I don't think either of those games are going to have an impact on each other.
Yeah.
But Mad Max, it looks really cool. I just hope they don't screw it up.
Mad Max could be fun, and
It could
because
be.
I used to, up until 3, I played so much Twisted Metal and Twisted Metal 2. It
Yeah.
was so much fun.
Right.
See, and one of my
And
favorite.
Mad Max looks like, like almost like Arkham with Twisted Metal aspects to it.
And one of my all-time favorite vehicle combat games was a silly little PC title called I-76.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set in the disco days.
Yeah,
Muscle cars. Oh, it was great. It had such a great soundtrack. It was fantastic.
that is similar title on the N64. Though I don't remember what the name of it was, but the cool little racing combat and stuff.
It was a good title.
I really like Twisted Metal Black too, by the way. That was like the only
I was done with Twisted Metal by then
Well, and see,
because
like,
they changed developers after 2.
yeah, and like the first two, I agree with
Twisted
you.
Metal Black was on PS3.
2.
2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was the last one that they did.
Oh, okay. So I was playing the
on
PS1
PS2.
versions.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Twisted Metal Black was like really dark, and it was, it obviously had like upgraded graphics because it was PS2 and not PS1.
Yeah.
So that was the last one that I really liked.
Yep.
Because I was so excited when they released another one for PS3. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be it's not that great.
Oh, yeah. But having a vehicle combat game like that, and I didn't,
With like RPG aspects to it,
yeah,
which is really
and
neat.
multiplayer, right?
I don't know if it
Oh, if that was open world multiplayer,
That would be fun.
that'd be pretty cool.
that would be pretty cool. Where you were competing against other people for parts when you were out of
Resources,
your
yeah.
car.
But I don't think it is because you.
No,
I
it's
think,
not,
Yeah,
but-
because you just play as Max. Like you don't create
Yeah.
a character or anything.
Yeah.
It'd be really cool if you could create a character. I would much rather have a Furiosa than a Max.
Sure. Absolutely. Anyway, it'll be worth checking out, I'm sure.
We'll see what the reviews hold, and maybe we'll discuss it next week.
Beautiful.
That's all I got. But
Yeah.
Mr. Brick?
Um,
There was something else I was going to talk about, but I don't remember now.
I don't remember either. We should really write stuff down. I feel
Yeah,
like we're
I
not
should've-
prepared.
I wrote some stuff down, but I didn't write everything down.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on into the weekly watches. Will, what you listening to?
Let's see. My travels to and from Colorado Springs over the past 2 days, I listened to a whole bunch of stuff on my iPod. Pretty much had it on shuffle all, so nothing
Nice.
exciting to report.
Were you able to stop in and see Colin's restaurant?
Not yet. I know.
He was
That's right.
rushing around.
They cut me loose at 2:00 yesterday. I came straight home, had a coma, went back this morning early, really early. Pretty sure the restaurant's not open at 4:30 in the morning.
No.
No, I don't think. No.
Nope.
That's even early for a breakfast place.
Yeah,
That's just just off Corporate Drive, on the other side of the highway from the Harley dealership.
I will check it out next time I'm down there for a full day.
Beautiful. How about you, Mr. Brick? What you listening to?
Foo Fighters.
Haha.
I mean, yeah.
We seen the Foo Fighters.
Mm-hmm. But not really a whole lot of stuff because I haven't really been listening to anything at work this week, and just kind of shuffle on the way home and like to and from.
Nice.
Some
Foo Fighters was a great show, by the way.
I was going to say, why don't you talk about the show?
It was a great
It
show.
was fancy.
Yeah.
And his leg's still broken.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a chair made out of
throne.
guitars, a throne.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
and it has lasers and stuff.
There's lasers and shit.
That'd be a throne of solos.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because he showed pictures and
And he did
stuff
he did a guitar solo on his cast.
talking about his injury.
Yep.
He showed him falling and receiving the broken foot
I see.
several times.
Several times.
Yeah, and it really was funny. He's like, and there I go, and whoa!
Oh
shit! Yeah, it was pretty great.
Now, this wasn't the show where he pulled the drunk guy that was crying up on stage.
No,
it
it
came
came the night.
That was the first night we went to second
But
night.
he did refer to him.
Yeah, he did tell that story.
Cool. Yeah, I saw that one on the news. So.
It was really great. Yeah, I've got a concert heavy period of time because of Foo Fighters, and then I'm going to see Doomtree tonight, and then just because I'll probably never have the opportunity to do it again, I'm going to see the Psychedelic Furs in the church on Monday night.
Wow.
Yeah. How about that?
I'm impressed.
Very different bands across the spectrum there.
Yeah. None of those correlate to each other
Nope.
at all.
At all.
I'm not normally impressed by you. And I'm still not.
That trend will continue. That is all.
And that is all. Geoff.
What else? Oh, was that it?
That was it.
That's it.
Okay. Cool.
Stuff.
Also, a bunch of shuffle. I've listened to Gamertag Radio, and I've listened to this new podcast I picked up called 15 Minute History. I don't think I need to explain what that is.
What is it?
It's a history podcast. It's 15 minutes long.
Oh.
Sounds like a neat idea. I wonder what they're going to call it.
It's all right there in the title.
It is all right there in the title.
It's great.
And
I love
some.
when they do that. You never know, though.
It's called Simple Marketing.
You never know. I mean, that's why I asked.
All right, perfect. I also listened to some DeAntword and Dessa and Doomtree.
Cool.
Which I thought was appropriate.
Since you're seeing them tonight.
Correct.
Yes. And you listen to DeAntword because you're a sociopath.
Oh no, I had to show Tanya.
And because you're a sociopath.
Well, yeah. I
I
think we need to announce it.
It's time.
All right. Well, how about what you've been watching this week?
Wilhelm. For the past 3 weeks, I managed
3 weeks,
to
yeah, sure.
get through the first season of Orphan Black.
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
First season's still the best.
I pre-downloaded it all to my my new Kindle Fire,
Nice.
so that I would have something to entertain my very, very limited free time, and got through the entire season, and
That's
I
awesome.
enjoyed it. I'm curious as to where they're going to go with Series 2, which I also have access to via Amazon Prime. So I will probably start that process soon.
Yeah, I started season 2. I think I'm still like 2 episodes in, and that was I don't know how many months ago.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it.
So
still.
it gets a little rough.
I
They
like
start
it still,
losing focus a little
but
bit.
it's just I do like it. But yeah, the first season you can't stop watching it. You really
It gets a
you
lot
enjoy
less
it.
interesting.
Fair warning.
Yeah, they add lots of clones.
I see.
They do. They start adding clones.
Yeah.
I did also download the first season of Banshee, but I have not had the chance to start that yet.
I don't know what that is.
What limited interaction I saw from the title, basically a convict is let loose from prison, goes and assumes the identity of a small town sheriff, and shenanigans ensue.
So there's no banshees.
I don't think so.
Damn it! I'm out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think maybe I did
remember what
read
network
about
it
that
was
at some point.
on. I want to say AMC, but I'm
Because
not
it's
sure.
still in season 1, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or finished up season 1.
Basically, it was everything that was available to me for free by Amazon Prime.
Cool.
Yeah.
There was another Amazon show, I think it's called Sneaky Pete. And he gets out of prison and assumes somebody else's identity too.
Okay.
His cellmate's identity.
Okay.
And let's see here.
That's it for me. It's
That's
really
it.
all I've seen.
Mr. Brick, what have you been watching?
Stuff. I don't know.
Stuff and things?
Yeah, I was really trying to think about because I know there was a show that was on my DVR that was not True Detective that I was trying to finish, and I did, but now I can't remember what it was because we already talked about Fear the Walking Dead, and I did watch that, but I can't for the life of me remember what the other one was, and that's fantastic. So
You're a fantastic, Brick.
we're just gonna move on to Geoff now.
Okay. Well, I watched the most recent Key and Peele. Oh, maybe not the most recent because one just came out yesterday, right?
Yes,
Okay, I did not watch that one.
But
Thursday.
did you get your achievement on the Comedy Central app?
I did.
I
It was
don't
for
watch the
watching
Comedy
review.
Central app.
It doesn't count.
Fancy. I watched through Plex. And then I watched, let's see. Oh, I didn't watch Mr. Robot this week because between the second to last episode and the last episode, 2-week break.
Halt and Catch Fire. That's what I finished. Okay, I just
There
had to
we
get that
go.
off my chest. There we go.
Oh, nicely done.
Glad you found
glad
that
you-
synapse.
Okay.
Which was great.
It was great. It was so
That
good.
the second
I did
season,
it.
like all in all, I thought the second season was better than the first season.
Yeah, it was really good. I'm just really happy that I remember that.
Oh yeah, good for you.
We're happy to.
I am not like Gordon.
Right.
It's actually really appropriate that I would have forgotten that show.
Right. I started a new show. I guess the first season's already started or already finished, but I am new to it. Sex and Drugs and Rock and Roll,
Okay.
where Dennis Leary plays an aging failed rocker,
Okay.
and presumably one of his illegitimate children shows up out of nowhere, and she wants to get back into rock and roll, and he has no money, so she pays him to help her like get songs to sing and
Okay.
like to write songs for her and stuff like that. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny. It's Dennis Leary,
Yeah.
so you know pretty much what to expect from that.
Sure.
Hell on Wheels continues to be a good season. Digging it. Fear the Walking Dead, which I really liked. Big fan of that. Its initial effort. And American Horror Story. Kristen is watching Murder House, and
Cool.
so I've watched a couple episodes with her.
Good.
I think that's about it. I didn't see any movies this week, but I wanted to. We went to the theater. We were going to watch movie, but it came on a little bit later, and then we lost interest in watching the movie.
What was the movie you lost interest in?
Well, we just lost interest in going to the movie at all
Oh, okay.
because we began the eating and drinking day.
Okay.
So it's like date day.
Sure.
To Maggiano's and Matador and Pinche Tacos, and
That's a lot of food.
well, we weren't eating much at any of those places.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Maggiano's alone is a lot of food.
Yeah, that's where we had an actual meal, but the other places were mostly just drinking. And then Lola, and I don't know where else. Went places.
Nope. Did things.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Pretty much. Oh, my brother's bar. Went there too. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're done with what you're watching. Let's get to the what you playing, because we've got lots to talk about. What a mobile game.
Yeah, mobile game.
things.
So, hey, with the new Amazon Kindle Fire, I found this game called Drone Strike.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I could play as a drone pilot.
That's not the game.
Kill. I had nothing else for 3 weeks. Leave me alone. It was
Why?
that, and well, I'm getting there.
Okay.
I have to talk about the bad before I get to
Drone
the good.
strike. Got it.
So Drone Strike. Yeah, moving.
Please continue.
So, hey, really, it's all about Fallout Shelter for me. I've been playing Fallout Shelter like mad. There's a lot of things that I really like about it. There's some things that I would really like to change about it. But
Sure.
all in all, for what it is a fun little free little teaser for
It's my first mobile game,
November 10th, 2015.
like non-trivia mobile game.
Oh, that's so cute that you guys have just started playing it. That's adorable.
I
Yeah.
started playing it the day it came out.
No,
Yeah, he's referring to the fact that he carries a fruit in his pocket and that it has been available on the fruit store for many months.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Apple device.
Yep. It's just because Todd Howard hates you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, it came out while I was...
At least we're not on Windows Phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got that going for us.
We all have that going for us.
We can actually enjoy Fallout Shelter.
Yeah.
So you've been playing for a while. You've been playing since it came out, presumably.
Last week, yes.
I've been playing since it came out. Here's
Last
a funny
week.
little story. Yeah, for on Android. Been playing it since it came out on Android.
Let's clarify your statements.
So I played it that first day, and Kristen was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, here's this game." And she goes, "Oh, okay, I'll download that one." Okay, so fast forward to a few days ago, I had like 40-ish inhabitants of my vault, and she was like, "Oh, that's cute. Here." She looks at. She has 100. She's built everything. She has a huge thriving community. Apparently, see in my vault, people are selected to mate for stats,
Right. As you
and
should.
it's not constant.
right.
In her place, she built the Fallout Love Shack because everybody was making the sweet love in her things. So she had lots of inhabitants, and she had maxed out the game basically. So, but I've been pretty happy with mine.
It is very fun, but it grows stagnant.
Yes.
Like
I said, there are a lot of things that I would like to do with the game. I think the best way I could describe it is if it was a little bit more of The Sims.
Yeah.
Where you could basically set up your own vault experiments in the spirit of Vault Tech. I
that'd
think
be
that
fun.
would be really entertaining.
it'd be really cool, but also too elaborate for a cell phone game.
Right.
Yeah, it's not super complicated, and
Because
And
honestly,
things-
this is just Bethesda being like,
Hey, this is something we
this
did
is
for
something
fun.
to tide you over until November, okay?
to make sure that you keep thinking about
You
Fallout
are going to keep
every
thinking
day.
about Fallout until November,
I
and then you're going to keep thinking about Fallout after November.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to have a version of this that I could play on my laptop,
They have Android emulators.
like a more like a
A more in-depth game.
more involved game, because even though like this game doesn't have a lot of depth, they could make a few tweaks to it and make it every bit as engaging as like Civ Rev.
Yeah.
And I'd love to have it on a larger screen than what I have it on. Most definitely.
Yeah.
Um
I'm sure Sam would love to play it too.
Hey, ooh.
Wow.
Let me go check the medicine cabinet. We may have some burn cream.
Sick burn.
Get rid of it, Sam. Stop.
Get rid of your. So what we're referring to is he is the last bastion of the Windows Phone.
I don't know what's more sad, the fact that he has a Windows Phone still, or the fact that I'm expecting him to hear any of this.
Right.
Man, either way,
Either way,
good point.
it'll be fun.
So yeah, that's really all I've been playing.
Cool.
That's all I've had access to.
All right. Excellent. Bricola.
Fallout 3 and Madden.
Nice. Getting yourself prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and play through Fallout 3 and Vegas before.
Oh, nice.
One of these days, I should finish Vegas.
I mean, like, and when I say play through, I mean like play a lot of
Right.
both of them.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, like you never really finish Fallout.
No, because then you've got the different endings.
It's always just kind of there.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I've still got achievements to earn for New Vegas.
me too. Most definitely.
Yeah, you never finish a Bethesda game.
Not really.
I mean, unless it's like the Evil
But that's the
Within.
game finishes you.
Yes, yeah. You
Much
those
like as in
games-
Soviet Russia.
those games are not your bitch. You are their bitch.
Correct.
Unless it's like Evil Within or Doom or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, because like Doom you can finish because that's
Yeah.
like a linear storyline, and I
Sure.
love Doom. But like Fallout and Elder Scrolls, like their flagship titles, you never finish those.
No.
Not even like Oblivion. Do you
You
finish
just
those?
to like get distracted by something else from time to time.
Pretty much. I mean, like that's what's going to happen with Fallout 4. We're all going to get it and play it relentlessly for about 6 months, and then something else will come out, and we'll stray off of it to play that something else, and then we'll stray right back to it.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Or actually, we'll stray the very next week slightly, and then stray back because the very next week Star Wars Battlefront comes out.
Oh,
So, yeah.
that's right. I pre-ordered that one too.
So did I. So
I've been
we're-
thinking about y'all on playing Fallout 4.
No, you'll play play Battlefront. Come
Maybe.
on.
I will have such a limited window to play games.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
Stupid
But you'll
limited
play
windows.
eventually. We'll-
Eventually.
and that'll be one that we can play together because we can't play Fallout
Yeah.
together.
Because Jordan won't be able to play because he's going to be in, or he's
gonna be
in
busy.
academy through. Was that November, and then he starts ride-alongs and stuff
Yep.
until January, mid-January, something
Yarp.
like that. Yarp. Busy dude.
Yep. Oh, these things happen.
These things do happen. Let's say.
Let's see. So yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's pretty much exclusively Fallout Shelter, and screw that game, by the way, for sending you a notification that something's going on your vault as soon as you turn it off.
Yes, it will. Do
Like
that.
immediately, if you turn it off,
and then
there's a
it's like-
notification.
And it's like, oh, somebody's dying. Oh, damn it. Okay.
Oh, wait, let me log back in. Oh, it's electricity.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Tap,
Okay.
tap, 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 tap.
And then click.
Tap, tap, tap.
Oh, wait,
Something
somebody's
happened.
pregnant.
Oh god. Oh, tap, 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 tap.
Yeah,
You
I've
can't hang up your phone now.
been
I have to. There's
liking
no battery left.
chasing lunchboxes through tasks.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool thing. I wish you could delete more than one task per day, but
Yeah.
it's whatever.
I do like some of the unique items that are in the game. I found Eulogy Jones's suit for whenever you need to radiate pure charismatic evil, I think is the actual description.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I've gotten the awesome things I've gotten through lunchboxes, and I haven't paid for any, just through the game itself, are people.
I finally got my first unique vault dweller, and he's currently
My
roaming
first
the
one that I
wasteland.
got from the thing, he's good in everything but like strength.
Mhm.
Like really high stats in everything, and he came with a fancy weapon and
Fancy armor.
fancy armor.
Yep.
And
I dig it. It's the little things. Little
Yeah.
things keep you going.
so I'm able to send him out into the wasteland for 15 hours at a time. Pretty
I just
easily.
called mine back. He'd been out there for 3 days.
Yeah. But like the lower level guys you try to send, they die. You can send them out like 15 feet and then they die.
What's this? Oh, a blood fly. Oh, I'm dead.
And I'm spent. So I got him when he was probably level 30, and he's been level 50 for a little while now.
Nice.
Not too bad. He does pretty well out in the wasteland. And what else? Oh, I made short visits into ESO just to kind of do housework,
Sure.
that kind of thing. That's about it.
Cool.
Fellas, have anything else you wanted to talk
really
about?
what we're saying is it's been an uneventful week.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. Lots of life has happened this week.
It's true. True story.
All right.
That's all I got.
Well, let's wrap it up. Thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. We will see you next week.
Word.
Okay, bye.
Oh.
Such a charismatic ending.